What is up, YouTube, and welcome to me. I'm Cypress here, and I am from Cypress is Gaming. Now, you may or may not have heard of this game, seen this game, looked at this game, had any idea what this game is, because this game looks old because it's in black and white, but trust me, it's not old, it's only an alpha. This game is called Betrayer. Now, it's, the little, description about it is that well, obviously it's in black and white, but it's a first-person action-adventure game that takes you to the New World at the turn of the 17th century. The year is 1604. You sailed from England expecting to join a struggling economy on the coast of Virginia. Instead, you will find only ghosts and mysteries. What catastrophe blighted the land and drained it of colour and life? If you look closely into the top corner, you'll see it says Alpha Build 3.1.02 or something like that. So obviously this game is an alpha, and it's only just really been released on Steam. It might have been there for a little more, but I haven't heard about it, so I'm gonna say it's only just recently probably been released. It's a really good game for being in alpha. I haven't met any bugs yet, and I played for a good 20 minutes, which is what I'm showing you right now. So this is why it's a 20-minute let's play at the moment. I'm sorry about that. I would like to cut it, but I did not know what was going on half this game, because it doesn't give you like an intro story sort of thing. It sort of just puts you on that little beach, and you walk through, you follow the path. But other than that, you're pretty much left to your own, besides that random girl in the red shooting arrows. Shooting those arrows at you. Only the colour red seems to glow in this barren wasteland. That anonymous crow in the background back there, or still going on, is makes me think of, like, obviously the game has something to do with death, and it can be disturbing, I thought, at times, which made it quite an interesting game. Obviously some of the mechanics need to be a bit sorted out, but it's a pretty good game from what I can tell. The graphics of this game are actually pretty good. I think this game might be a bit jumpy. This gameplay recording obviously might be a bit jumpy. I think because it looks smooth. Yeah, it looks a bit jumpy, but I think it's quite smooth. I was playing on medium actually, because ultra, I can't see the difference between low, medium, and ultra. Sorry, high, or whatever it's called. So used to Battlefield there. Yeah, because it's black and white and bits of red. You're not going to notice much. I mean, you can see detail was put into this game. It was obviously created. Obviously, like, you got the leaves, individual leaves on the branches and stuff. But right then, I forgot how to attack with my knife. I don't even know if I have my knife anymore, because I can't find it. I later look in my inventory, and I don't think it's there. But I didn't know what to do, so it turns out you got to click the button to respawn again. And yeah. So I didn't get very far. I found the I don't want to spoil it, but I found so yeah, just up here. It takes me about 3 deaths to get past here. But anyway, stuff happens, I guess. But yeah. So yeah. So I asked on one of my recent videos actually what you guys thought of PlayStation 4 versus Xbox One. I didn't actually get a response, like a single comment on that video, and I wouldn't mind having a comment, telling me what you guys think, because obviously I'm one-sided and I'm always going to go PlayStation over Xbox, mainly because I've always had a PlayStation, and the only time I really connected with Xbox was when I had Halo 3. Halo, on all the Halos. I didn't really like Halo 4. Halo 4 was yeah, I didn't like it so much. I don't think I'm going to get Halo 5, 6, you know, all the way up to 22, whatever they make. It's just not my cup of tea anymore. Halo was dead and gone. Halo was dead and gone long before, pretty much when Reach came out. Because it summed up every story. Everyone had died. Master Chief was floating around in space. I mean, obviously you can bring back the Master Chief story, but it ended well, his story, and it didn't need to be brought back. And it's a different actor. Cortana is not the same. Cortana was really is a lot different, not as feminine. I could say she looks different, and she obviously has a different voice, and I don't like that. Obviously I'm a little like being a little tad bit mean, but it's not my cup of tea anymore. Sorry, Microsoft. Sorry, 343. But I am extremely excited for Battlefield 4. I'm extremely excited for what's it called? The Elder Scrolls Online. I'm extremely excited for GTA 5 or 6, one of them. I'm extremely excited for Saints Row 4, and I am also extremely excited for just in my head. Destiny, I think. Destiny, which is being made by Bungie, obviously. And I've always liked games by Bungie. Bungie has always and always will be a great game production company. It's always had that feel about me. I've always liked their games, liked their story, and Destiny is huge. Destiny looks to be big. Destiny looks to be pretty goddamn amazing. Now, the win came at the exact right time then when I threw that tomahawk, and I was like, oh shit, something's happening, something's about to come, but nothing came, and I was a bit upset. But what are you going to do about it? I mean, I didn't see that guy there, he just owned me, wow. Yeah, anyway, what I wanted to talk about, sort of, this was besides the game Betrayer. Where do you guys think gaming's going? Like, where? I think gaming's going more for the online feel, more for the get your friends together, either solve puzzles, shoot people, win. I think it's going more for all that sort of thing. I think it's going to, gaming is getting a lot more exciting, a lot more stories. But right now, a lot of companies are trying to catch on to the dying zombie thing about, zombie survival. Zombie survival was DayZ, and, in my theory, zombie survival was DayZ, and when the War Z came over, or Infestation Survivor Stories, whatever it's called now, came along, sort of ruined it. I mean, some people like Infestation over DayZ, but I'm always gonna be DayZ, because DayZ was, for a mod, very well polished. For a mod of a game that had probably some of the worst controls I've ever seen. Very nicely, put in, and they kept on making it better. They kept on adding new things, and there was like a story going along about how they're adding dogs into the alpha, I think it is. Yeah, and all that stuff, and I don't think they've added dogs, but now they've got zombies that just randomly wander the forests in hordes and packs of like 2, I think it is right now. It sort of makes things interesting because you're never truly safe. Well, I guess 2 zombies aren't going to do much, but like, you never know if someone's around, someone's gonna be 2 steps behind you, someone's tracking you, someone's stalking you. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a different tangent right now, but right now in this town, it gets a bit slow. Actually, it gets I lose my mind sort of because I'm confused as to what the fuck is going on. I've lost it. I mean, I'm trying to get that musket there, but I don't have enough loot or space to carry it or whatever it's called, and I'm not sure if there's a bag mechanic or something, if you gotta sell a lot of things. Not too sure, but yeah. Um, that's that. Yeah, so back to Daisy and everything. I think, you know, what Daisy has done was great, and just leave it to Daisy. Like these games, like Seven Days to Die, looks interesting. I mean, it's sort of like Minecraft and Daisy put together, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a try. Rust, I really like the look of. I obviously I can't get my hands on alpha or pre-alpha without paying a ridiculous amount of money, and I don't wanna. Obviously, I don't want to pay for a game that I may or may not like, but I'm liking the look of the gameplay I'm seeing. It's on Frankie on PC and 180p or whatever it is. You know, it's on his channel. He plays a bit. It looks really good. It's made by the people that made Garry's Mod, which is another incentive because Garry's Mod is pretty goddamn cool. So I'm not sure what to do. Pretty really, I want to I think I want it, but I'm not sure how much I want it. Obviously, I am going to get the Daisy standalone. Obviously, I mean, why not? I've liked Daisy, and maybe it'll get my friends back together, because there was an entire, like, term on, when I was at school, when, my friends and I, we'd, every Friday night, at about 10 o'clock, we'd stay up till 3 maybe, just playing Daisy. We'd play on, we were a bit pussy, we played on our servers that didn't have many players on it, because we wanted that sort of survival feel, but we also wanted that, sort of, you know, bit of a safety feel, I guess. And we didn't want to just run into random people who would shoot us on sight, because whenever we got into gunfights, we lost. I mean, the first time I played with my friend, we met up in a church in Cherno, or the mosque in Cherno, I'm not sure. And we went in there. We went to meet up, and some guy poked it. I was getting my bag, some stuff out of my bag to give to my friend, like sorting my inventory. And I'm looking at the door, and this head comes in through the door, and so I panic, and I jump in, and all we had is I had this M14 aim and a pistol, and we had some shots, and someone died, so I thought, oh, there's the guy out there shooting that guy that obviously poked his head through, or maybe the guy who poked his head through shot another guy. But that didn't turn out to be the case. It turned out there were 3 guys there, and what happened is one guy just ran in and then ran straight out, and we were a bit confused. We didn't have time to shoot at him, and he didn't take a shot at us. We don't think he saw us, but anyway, so we chased him out, and he turned out to be Alt F4ing around in the corner, and so we shot him before he could Alt F4. Sorry, not Alt F4, like abort, just because we were a bit sick of us not having any chances to kill people before they killed us, because we had such a bad ping. They would see us before we would see them most times, and that's always like the death, a death in Daisy. Anyway, so we killed him, and the M14 aim is really loud, but it's really accurate. So I took a shot at him, and he had a Winchester, and we took that. We looted him. He didn't have much. He had a Winchester, a pistol, and some food and some coke, I think it was. Yeah, and so anyway, we run back inside, and there's more shooting. And the guy that poked his head in, the guy that ended up poking his head in, actually runs in, and he's bleeding. And so he comes in, and we're all friendly, like, we were gonna shoot him, but he was bleeding and he was fresh spawn, and we thought, you know what, we'll just bandage him up and we'll send him on his way. Obviously, once this guy had moved on, or we had killed him, and I didn't get to kill him. No one got to kill him. What happened is he pretty much stood in the center of the doorway, and he had a grenade. So he threw a grenade, and it landed between my feet and the guy was bandaging feet, and it's just a clunk, 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 and we're like, oh, shit. And so I run off, and I get blown up, right? And my friend Alex gets knocked out, broken legs, and fractured arms or fingers or whatever it is. And then my friend Dia, he he actually gets actually lags out, times out, because his internet is pretty crappy when it came to playing DayZ with us, and he sort of became like our early warning system. So whenever a bullet was shot at him or someone else besides us four, for some reason his internet would just trip out and he'd be timed out. And but the bad thing was that usually I was behind him, running behind him, and so I would catch the bullet in my face. So I would die. But, you know, but he logged out, so he didn't get damaged by this grenade. So I ended up dying. Anyway, so I spawned back, and I was on that big open field, swampy field, right next to Chernarus. I was pretty close. And then a Huey comes over, and guns me down. I mean, like, I was a fresh spawn, and it gunned me down. So you can't really, I don't know what to do about it. And so, yeah, that was about 3 in the morning for us, actually. Yeah, so that was one of our little stories. I have another little one where we were in the school building in Electro, and my friend got shot by an AS-50, and my other friend shot my other friend in the head with a crossbow, and I ran in and I stole a gun from the guy that shot everyone's backpack while he was looting my friend's body. I killed him, and I got killed, and then I came back because I spawned really close, and then we killed the other guy. So, yeah, we were pretty worthless, sorry, when it came to DayZ. We tried to be as sneaky as we could, but our zombie kill count was like 120. It was like each. It was stupid how many zombies we killed because we were so like unstealthy. But anyway, what? So then all of a sudden we ran into like a tent city pretty much, and we all got like ghillie suits. We all got AS-50s and 107s. And I got an M104, I think. No, M16 or something. You know, the assault rifle with a suppressor and a red dot sight, and with woodland camo, which meant it was like the rare one. I mean, that gun was already rare enough, but to find it with a camo on it is pretty rare too, and was probably even rarer. And so I found it, and I had it, and pretty much we were very OP because we all had night vision goggles, we all had range finders, we all had huge amounts of food, we all had Alice packs, because none of us, no matter what we could do, none of us could find the Coyote backpack. And pretty much what it meant was that we were nearly unstoppable almost. But we never found many people. Like after that we started, because we found out we found we were quite OP. We decided we'd go into like populated servers and stuff and try and fight people, try and not be bandits but help people, sort of, and be friendly and stuff, and obviously kill people who threatened us and stuff like that. But we never seemed to be able to do that. We never died. I mean, no one came near us because we were pretty decked out, and we always travelled in like a pack of 4 or 5 of us. Sometimes it was even 6 or 7 of us, and no one sort of wanted us help. We were willing to give it. We had helicopters at some times. We had many cars. We had dirt bikes. We had ATVs. We had a bus. We had everything. We had a rib. Never used it much though, because it was just pointless riding on water. But that was that. Anyway, sorry, this sort of turned into like a rant. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it a lot. It's obviously great that people are watching my videos. Leave a like if you liked my video. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content, because and then you can see it when I first put it out, whenever I put it out, because obviously you get a notification. If you like, send me a PM, leave a comment, and I'll reply to it as quickly and as soon as I possibly can. Because I want to interact with you guys. I want to have you know, I want to be part of a community and build the community around, obviously, my channel. But, you know, it might happen, it might not. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.